Today, I'm about to share a strategy to be buying up every single dip during a Bitcoin bull market using only one indicator. And this strategy is insane. During the last bull market, it never ever failed, calling the bottom. Always whenever this signal flashed, well, it has always indicated the Bitcoin bottom. So about this strategy, I've already written this thread over on X about this strategy, but I've still received many questions regarding this strategy, and still there's much more information that I'd like to share with you guys. Now, partially because of this strategy right now, I've opened this Bitcoin long position over here, and it is currently flashing that we are coming close towards a Bitcoin bottom. Of course, I'm talking about this daily already on my YouTube channel, but still, I'd like to share in depth of why exactly this signal is right now screaming that we are about to bottom out right now. So yes, this strategy is going to be all around the Bitcoin funding rates. Now, I'm going to be telling you exactly how to set up this indicator, what you need to be looking for, and why this signal is so powerful and always working actually in the market. But actually, before talking about all of that, first of all, let me show you how powerful this indicator is during the last bull market. Okay, you can be seeing in this screenshot that every single time, whenever the Bitcoin funding rate actually dipped into what's just a negative territory, or maybe even very close towards that negative territory, well, all of the time it has indicated a very good buying opportunity. And right now as well, you can be seeing it over on this chart. Every single time, whenever we dipped into these negative territories, during a Bitcoin bull market, it has always been a very good buying opportunity. Now, first of all, because of that, I'd like to say that this strategy only works in a bull market. Why? Because, well, we are only looking for Bitcoin long positions. We are only looking to be buying up the Bitcoin dip whenever that dip does arrive. Okay, now right now we are definitely getting one check mark because, of course, we are trading in that bull market. I mean, it is not really open for discussion anymore. Literally, Bitcoin is trading in a bull market. So right now, we are not going to be looking for short positions. We are only going to be looking to be buying up the dip. And look, yeah, I've also written over here, I'm not going to be in the business of trying to predict that exact Bitcoin top because it is just way too difficult. Of course, we can be doing so with that cycle top using on-chain indicators, and we are also going to be doing that, but nobody has really been succeeding in pointing out every single little small top in the Bitcoin price. And you are just going to be way better off just buying the dip when it comes and then trying to time that top. Now, the question really is going to be, of course, when should you be buying up that dip? When is going to be the best time? And for that, well, it is going to be very simple because the best time to be buying up the dip is literally when others are selling. And when I'm talking about the others, I'm actually talking about the other retail traders, right? Like you and me, whenever they are selling, right? The average person, well, that is going to be the moment when you should actually be buying. And well, luckily, we can exactly monitor what these other Bitcoin traders are doing by having a look into the Bitcoin funding rates. And that is why it's going to be so powerful, because whenever the majority is going to be selling, well, it is going to be indicating the best moment to be buying during a Bitcoin dip in the Bitcoin bull market. And we can easily track what these other Bitcoin traders are actually doing by just simply having a look into the Bitcoin funding rates. Whenever the majority is actually buying, well, the Bitcoin funding rates are usually pretty high and pretty positive. Like we can be seeing, for example, over here, whenever the Bitcoin funding rates were trading pretty high, well, that has indicated that everyone is literally buying, and that is when you should be getting cautious whenever these Bitcoin funding rates are spiking very, very high. Now, also, you can be making the case for the exact opposite. Whenever the Bitcoin funding rates are actually very low, it means that the majority is selling in the market. And whenever that happens, well, like you can be seeing over here, well, it has usually indicated a very good buying opportunity. Now, like you can be seeing over here every single time, whenever the Bitcoin funding rates actually spike in towards that negative territory, or at least very low in towards that neutral territory, well, it has always indicated a very good buying opportunity. Now, you might be asking yourself, when are these Bitcoin funding rates actually quite low? And it is going to be when we are trading below the 0.01% level. Okay, because 0.01%, That is a neutral territory. That is a default level for the Bitcoin funding rates whenever they are trading below that 0.01%. Well, that is going to be actually negative. At that moment, the majority of the market is actually shorting. Now, above the 0.01%, that is where we should be getting a little bit more cautious. But in my opinion, in a bull market, you should really have a look in towards the 0.1%. And at that moment, you should be getting cautious and actually exit. But well, more on that a little bit later, because actually exiting the market with this strategy is a little bit harder than you actually think. It is going to be way more powerful to actually buy the dip using this strategy. Now, right now, we can actually be seeing that we are trading in this neutral area for the Bitcoin funding rates, and some days even in a slightly negative territory. So that is going to be indicating a very good buying opportunity for this moment right now. And that is also going to be the reason why I have entered my Bitcoin trade right now. And like you can be seeing over here, whenever these Bitcoin funding rates are actually triggering a buy signal, well, you just want to be buying up the Bitcoin dip. Now, you want to be doing this with low leverage because, of course, these Bitcoin funding rates are not indicating the ultimate bottom, but they are just going to be indicating that we are coming close towards that bottom. So yeah, that is why I'm doing this with a low leverage trade. Of course, I do not want to be getting liquidated. We could still in the very short term dump a little bit lower, but while having a look into what's a Bitcoin funding rate right now, it is going to be indicating that we are coming close towards a bottom right now. Of course, we are not dipping into what's this negative territory, but definitely we are dipping into what's this neutral zone, and we are already coming very low from of this previous level over here. Now, anyways, what is going to be the point where you actually want to be exiting your Bitcoin trade? Well, that is going to be way more difficult using this indicator. Yes, you can also be having a look into what's a Bitcoin funding rates. And actually during the last cycle, at the beginning stages, well, all of the time it has indicated a very good exit. You can just simply have a look into what's that previous high and compare that with the current high and then add just a little bit above that on top. But well, like you can be seeing over here, that is not indicating the exact Bitcoin top right here. So yeah, in my opinion, having a look into what's this indicator for an exit strategy is not going to be very powerful, but definitely for buying up the Bitcoin dip, which we actually want to be doing using this strategy, well, then it is going to be very powerful. And on top of having a look into what's a Bitcoin funding rates, we can also be having a look into what's multiple signals, which we are doing daily in our daily market update videos. Now, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself, make sure to check out that link down below, because you can right now be claiming a $2,000 trade over on Bybit. On top of that, you are going to be eligible for this $40,000 deposit bonus using that same exact link. That link is going to be down below in the description of this video. So make sure to check it out with that link down below. Right now is actually going to be quite a good time in my opinion, because we are coming close towards that Bitcoin bottom. Just having a look into what's his strategy. Anyways, now all of you guys know how this indicator works and why I'm using it every single day in my videos and why it is such a powerful indicator. But I upload every single day more in-depth videos talking about every single thing which is going on in the market. So make sure to check out these videos every single day. But anyways, with that being said, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another video later.